The word of God, Paul says, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. When you lose a loved one, you're going to say, Lord, thank you that my loved one died. Thank you that I am in pain. No. Instead of saying, why am I in pain? Why am I sick? You can be thankful that I am sick, but I still have medical attention. I am in pain, but there is still life in my body. Start it during 12 a.m. prayer, and you will see the significant change in your life. Hey everyone, Celia here. Welcome back to another video. This morning I am in high spirit. Adrianna Laing. My God, to God be all the glory. God a God every time, and He deserves all the praise. No, last year when everybody heard about the tragic incident where Adrianna and her 3 younger brothers were in that fire over there in Westmoreland, a lot of people, hearts melt. Personally, when I saw it on my phone, I was in tears. Adrianna was given 48 hours to live by the doctors because of how badly she was burned. The doctor said if she didn't get immediate overseas help, she would make it after 48 hours. But who could it be but God? Adrianna was burned so badly. Over 97% of her body was burned. And let me tell you something. When I saw the news last week that Adrianna is back in the island, and I saw some video clippings, and I saw that young lady, I had to say, my God, God, you're good, you know? Who could it be but God? Because I am sure it was God who placed it into the heart of some people, some good people, to come to that little young lady's rescue. And she was flown overseas immediately for medical care. You know, Adrianna, when I think about it, you know, Adrianna could not have died in that fire. Her 3 brothers didn't make it. May their souls continue to rest in peace. But Adrianna couldn't have died in that fire. Adrianna, over 97% of her body was burned. Over 97% of her body, you know. The 3/4 of her body burned, you know. I see where she's even wearing a prosthetic leg. She have done over 26 surgeries, and Adrianna is still breathing in spite of she might not have her 2 leg. She's still moving around. She's still walking. She was at champs. Adrian couldn't have died in that fire. Why? I believe she couldn't have died in that fire. I believe Adrianna is here for a special purpose. And purpose cannot die until purpose is fulfilled. God have Adrianna here for a special purpose. I believe that in my heart. So in spite of how that house was blazing and how badly she was burned, God had to put it there. There had to be some persons to come to her rescue. I believe that she's here for a purpose. Adrianna is a fighter. She's a warrior. She's a survivor. And what warriors do? Warriors never quit. they stand to the end. And I believe that the Lord, there is work here for Adrianna to do. And the Lord has created her for a special purpose. I believe that what happened to Adrianna, in spite of how bad it looks, and we all feel it, our hearts were moved and are still moving about what happened to Adrianna. But this is Adrianna's testimony to talk about the goodness of God, because I am sure the doctors couldn't do it all by themselves. They couldn't perform all those surgeries all by themselves. It had to be God. God had to be there. God, I believe God have him angels there. He had his angels there in that operating theater, working, moving the doctors and instructing them. And I believe that night when that house start to burn, angels, even in spite of 97% of her body being burned, angels were there around Adrianna. There is still a lot of work left to be done on her, and I know that the Lord will continue to place it in the heart of some people to finish, to complete the job that needs to be completed, so Adrianna can start to walk in her purpose. In fact, not walk in her purpose. She's already walking in her purpose, because right now her story is touching lives, has touched lives, and still have many more lives to touch. When you look and see how amazing God is, Adrianna is a testimony. Adrianna's life is a testimony. What happened to her? Adrianna is a purpose. The devil tried to kill her. The devil wanted her to kill her. The devil wanted her to pass. But she couldn't pass, because there is work here on earth. I believe that there is work here on earth for Adrianna to do. She's a special purpose, and that purpose that the Lord have placed in her have to be fulfilled. That purpose have to be fulfilled. So Adrianna couldn't have died in that fire. The enemy lose. The enemy wanted to kill her before her time, but the enemy lose again. God be praised. God be glorified. God are God, and God will always be God. Who could it be but God? Why Adrianna is still breathing and still moving. I'm sure at times it looked impossible to the doctors. But the writer said, when it's impossible with man, it's blessedly possible with God. May God continue to have his angels encamp round about Adrianna. May God continue to cover Adrianna. I declare and decree that Adrianna shall continue to live. The devil wanted to kill her, but God said, no, she shall live. And I believe that she shall continue to live and to declare the goodness of God in the land of the living. Adrianna, God bless you. You are a fighter. You are a warrior. You are a strong young lady. And I know that in due season, the work that the Lord have you here to do, you will start to do that work and walk in your purpose. God bless you, Adrianna. I wish you all the best. And I know that God have some people there. I know that the Lord have some destiny helpers there to help you to complete this journey. God bless you. Guys, remember to like, remember to comment, remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.